Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, this is
the kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway in Foxborough. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. They'll be led out by the former Tar Heel, their rookie quarterback from UNC.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
To the air right away is May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. To throw, it's May. Hunter Henry brings it in. No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down is May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. They go play action now. May. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be complete to Stevenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. Douglas, the man in motion. Now May on 1st down. This one left side caught by Gibson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Play action, May. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it was Kendrick Bourne who was able to cap things off with a touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw is Watson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On 1st down, it's Watson. Into the hands of Cedric Tillman. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Watson now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. To the air yet again, Watson. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Chubb going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. 2nd and goal from the 1. Ford will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Gibson gets hit, and he fumbles it. And this is picked up by, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now May to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Off the play fake, here's May. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 30-yard line. They'll throw with May. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And they go play action with May. Completes it to Douglas. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing here is May. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. May. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Keyshawn Butte from 4 yards out. And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 14. That time, a 9-play drive, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now Watson to the right side. That's where Tillman is. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Watson. Flush to his right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Watson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Browns will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 21-14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the final act belonged to Deshaun Watson in his touchdown run. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. On play action, May.
Throw left side complete. That's Douglas. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
They'll throw on first down with May.
Open man is born. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
On 1st and 10, it's May.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard.
Well, time is of the essence. We breezed through halftime, and we are ready for the second half.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfect.
There he goes, left side.
Down the left sideline.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 55 yards.
And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Throwing now, May on first down.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's May. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
To the air, May.
Over the middle, complete. That's Gibson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
That's Bourne. Got it on the slant.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5.
And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Here's Stevenson.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England.
Ramondre Stevenson.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Patriots are back within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Here's Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ford. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 72 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Watson on 1st down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Douglas, the man in motion. On 1st down, here's May. He finds Douglas complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back now in Foxborough. To throw, it's May.
It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They go play action now. May.
They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards.
And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Watson's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Watson, option left. And spins away. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards that time, and a 1st down on the keeper. Back to throw. Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Watson.
That's going to be caught by Judy.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Christian Barmore getting in there to drop him. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Well done from a safety to come up there at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle, too.
Yeah, he actually played into his position, didn't he? He's a strong safety. That means being near the line of scrimmage, cleaning up the run game, almost an extra linebacker, and he relishes the opportunities to put a big hit on a runner.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Hopkins' kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
So the Patriots now down 31-28, 80 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Rolling to his right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Back to throw.
To Henry.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
He's going to let it fly. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught.
That was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.